The EFCC has arraigned former Executive Secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, Usman Yusuf, on 5-count charge of fraud. Stay tuned as we dive into some top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, President Cyril Ramaphosa has rejected Monday's assertions by Donald Trump that South Africa was confiscating land. He was ready to explain the government's land reform policy to his U.S. counterpart. Trump's comment appears to be referring to a Land Expropriation Act signed by Ramaphosa last month, which stipulates the government may in certain circumstances offer nil compensation for properties it decides to seize in the public interest. And number 9. Aston Villa has signed Marcus Rashford on loan for the remainder of the season, ending his time out of the Manchester United squad under Ruben Amorim. The 27-year-old forward, who hasn't played for United since December 12, had been seeking a new challenge after falling out of favour. Despite interest from AC Milan and Barcelona, his €300,000 a week wages reportedly turned those clubs away. At number 8. Several residents and 7 police officers have been injured in Esa-Oke, Osun State, following an attack by unidentified assailants. Witnesses described the attackers as wearing black attire and arriving in a bus, while some locals claimed they were hired by faction involved in a dispute over the appointment of the monarch in Ido, Ajegunle. Police officials confirmed the officers were responding to the distress call when the incidents occurred. Investigations into the attack are ongoing. At number 7, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has summoned Kenyan Airways to its headquarters in Abuja over a social media video showing a heated exchange between a maltreated Nigerian passenger and Kenyan Airway agent at the transfer desk in Nairobi. This was followed by stiff criticism of the passengers by the airline, which stated that the Nigerian traveler behaved inappropriately to its employee by removing and throwing 3 used sanitary pads at them. At number 6, the Nigerian Education Loan Fund has disbursed a total of 20.7 billion naira to cover institutional fees for 192,906 students across the country. NELFUND's Managing Director Akintunde Sawya revealed the figure in a statement on February 3rd, noting that the fund had received loan applications from 364,042 students. The initiative continues to support the higher education by easing financial burdens for students in the Nigerian tertiary institutions. At number 5, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission has ordered exploration and production companies to stick to their crude oil supply obligations for the local refineries. The commission warned that it will block export permits for crude oil meant for domestic refining if companies fail to meet their commitments. Additionally, any charges to crude oil cargoes intended for local refining must be approved by the Commission's chief executive. At number 4, President Bola Tinubu has officially signed a bill establishing the Federal University of Environmental Technology in Ogoni. The signing took place at the State House in Abuja on Monday. The move comes as ministers and other council members prepare for the upcoming Federal Executive Council meeting on Wednesday. At number 3, the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, has resumed duty at the party's national headquarters despite the PDP Governors Forum backing Sunday Ude Okoye as the new secretary. On Friday, the Governors Forum, led by the Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed, endorsed Ude Okoye following an appeal court ruling and ordered the National Working Committee to implement the decision. At number 2, the federal government has urged states to commit 10% counterpart funding to qualify for the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project. The Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Aliyu Abdullahi, highlighted the importance of RAAMP in boosting rural agriculture by improving the market access and infrastructures. His comments came during the opening session of the 8th RAAMP Implementation Support Mission in Abuja on Monday. At number 1, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission has arraigned a former Executive Secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, Usman Yusuf, on a 5-count amended charge bordering on alleged fraud. Usman Yusuf was arraigned before Justice Anyanwu of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, Kuje, Abuja. The defendant pleaded not guilty when the charges were read to him. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.